guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Adewale Oluyale, and if you're new here, I film on love, marriage, and how to make it work by God. Sometimes I film on life as a Nigerian living in Sweden. Yeah. So my baby boy recently got his passport, his Nigerian passport. Yeah. So I'm going to be telling you how the process by which we were able to get the passport for the baby, right? So without much ado, let's get right into it. Yep. So I've had it in another video, and I've told you guys that in Sweden, a child born in Sweden doesn't automatically become a Swedish citizen. A child assumes the citizenship of his or her parents, right? So that's it. So for us, we had to get a Nigerian passport for our baby. The Nigerian Immigration Service recently decided that you have to have NIN to do passports for you to process your passport, right? So we had to start from there. So we decided to. It was not so much of a smooth process initially because it was a new rule. So the embassy had not started. There was no information on the website, the Nigerian embassy in Sweden. There was no information on their website to show that, oh, this is how we are going to be doing NIN and stuff like that, because it was new. So later they updated their website, I think, and there was no information concerning how we could get our NIN for the baby. So we had to book a date for that. So we booked on the website to get his NIN, because without his NIN, would not be able to process his passport. So that's what we did. So we did that. We booked an appointment and we went. The day we went was that Muslim holiday, that one that was on a Tuesday. I don't know, was it in March? I think so. I can't remember now. This Muslim holiday that like 3 days or 2 days or something like that. And you know that when you are for an embassy, right, they take holidays from their countries, basically. So the embassy was on holiday, but that date was available online for us to book. So I don't understand. So we were there, we came, we saw other Nigerians waiting. Some people were coming from other countries, because the embassy of Nigeria in Sweden serves about 4 countries. It serves Sweden, Denmark, Finland, and Norway. So you can imagine people coming from those other countries. We're in Stockholm, so it didn't really. But then for people that are coming from Norway, Finland, Denmark, like, you don't want them to go back because it was public holiday. But we're just waiting and just talking like, Nigeria will stress you. Whether you're home or you're abroad, Nigeria will just stress you. But thankfully, the officials came. So they came and they were very nice. Amazing people, to be honest. Like, it was really cool. And we had to go inside. And there's a section for NIN. There's another one for passport. For those that wanted passport, they went for passport. Those that for NIN, they entered the other place, right? So that's where we went to. Then we had to take his passport. Oh hey God! To take a baby's passport is something else. Hey, and then he was barely a month old. Oh my God, my sweet baby. So we had to. The father had to carry him, hold him very well, just so that his head can focus, so that you can take picture for the NIN. Oh my baby. And that day was sleeping. That's how they took the passport too. They just took the picture like that. I said passport, they just took the picture. So they captured his face like that. His father held him and all that. It was a big drama that day. I think I'll have to put the video somewhere. It was just funny. So they did that, and they told us that we would not get the number, the NIN, at that particular moment. I think it was going to take like 2 hours or so. I can't remember the exact time now, but later on they sent the number to my husband, the NIN. So with that, even with the NIN, the number, we couldn't book the passport, because there's a particular document that they ask for a particular document for the baby that the Swedish they call it skatvet, I think. Has to provide for you for the baby, right? So we didn't have that document, so we had to, like, you have to go and what's it called, request for the documents on the website of Skatverket, as for this from the Swedish side. Then they will send it to your house. You can't print it online. They have to send it to your house. And that's the thing about Swedish society. They like letter. Mail, like physical mail. They still send mail. Just be hearing the mails drop from your door, like through your door rather. Like, so yeah. So they had that. So we had to apply for that. So they had to send it. It took a few days before they sent it to the house. So we had that. It's more like a document that contains the baby's name, I think the parents' names. I'm not really sure now, but it's they needed that document so that we can apply for the passport. So we had that document, we applied, then we got the date, and we went to the embassy. We saw other people who also wanted to do passport and stuff like that. So, and mind you, the fee for passport is I think it was for passports, I think it's $165. Yeah, for Nigerian passports, it's $165. You have to pay it online. Then for NIN, I think it was about 700 kroner for the baby. I think for adults it is 750 kroner. So yeah, that's that for that. That day we didn't know that we have to photocopy all the documents again. So we had to my husband had to leave us at the embassy, went to go and photocopy the documents, came back, and we gave it to the guy, and he gave it to the guy, and the process started. We waited and waited for a while because we were supposed to get it that same day. That's the fantastic thing about Nigerian embassy in Sweden. Thumbs up to them. You can get your passport that same day, but unfortunately that day there was network issue. Trust Nigeria issue. even in Sweden, Nigeria will still find you. There was network issue. So after waiting for a while, we had to what's going on? Like, is this possible for us to get it that same day? They were like, there's no network issue. That even the people that did their own a day before we came, that was the day before, they hadn't gotten their passport. So like, okay. The man agreed to, the receptionist or the person at the reception agreed to like when our passport is done, they're going to give us a call. That even the people that dropped letters so that they can post it to them, they're going to still give everybody a call so that you know that your passport is ready. So we that were in Stockholm, we that were in Stockholm, we didn't bother to say they should post it to us. Of course, we could easily just walk into the embassy and get my baby's passport, right? So that's what we did. So the next day, actually, my husband got the call, and yeah, the passport was ready. At the time he was called, it was already like a few minutes to 2, because I think they closed around 2 o'clock. So we had to go and get it the next day after they called him, and they got the passport. Yeah, thumbs up to Nigerian embassy in Sweden. I hear about other places and how difficult it is for people to get passport, but in Sweden it's not like that. It took barely a day, and that's because they had network issues. If not, it would have collected our passport that same day. Would have collected our baby's passport that same day. So thumbs up to them. So if you want to get your passport, you can come to the embassy and do it. If you want to get your NIN, you can also come to the embassy and get your NIN for those that don't have NIN yet, especially when you want to renew your passport. So thumbs up to Nigerian embassy in Sweden. The process is not so difficult. The reception is actually very nice. There are nice people there. Yeah, actually very nice. Thumbs up to them. I'll rate them I rate them very well. They are good. Their service is actually amazing. And again, yeah, lest I forget, there's an administration fee of 500 kroner. That's another thing again. So you have to know that. So give and take, you spend how much just for a passport? Over almost 3,000 kroner for a passport. Yeah, so you have to be ready if you are in the Nordic region and you want to get your Nigerian passport. So these are just the few steps. Yeah. So at this point, please, this is informative. So please, at this point, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much. Hey do. Bye bye.